Welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and I'm doing a no by year. Today's video is going to be me rearranging some of my melt palettes into some color stories that I will be more likely to use. I have these 5 palettes and I find that I just don't reach for them a lot, mostly because like they have some pretty like specific color stories. Like, do I want to do teals? Do I want to do reds? Like, I kind of have to be going for something in order to pull one of these out to use. So I thought that I would rearrange them. I recently learned that all of these pans are magnetic. I didn't realize that. So since they're easily popped out and moved around, I thought I would go ahead and do that, and hopefully this will just be really relaxing. I'm going to pop all of these out and then I'm just going to be moving them around and I'll come up with my sort of ideal melt palette. Let's get started. Okay, now that I have them all pulled out, I think I am maybe going to do like 2 different ones. I'm going to do one that's like all neutral, but like grunge neutrals that I would wear. And then I'll do another one of color maybe. And then everything else will just get put into a random one. Okay, I think this is what my like neutral type one is gonna be, so I'm gonna set that off to the side. And then let's do the super colorful. Okay, so for the all colorful one, I decided to keep it all matte, and then I threw in one like neutral leaning lighter shade just as like a help get it all together in terms of a look, like putting together a look. So I think I quite like that. Okay, so I'm gonna push all the ones that I didn't use off to the side, and then I'm gonna put them into the palettes. I'm gonna use the Gemini and Gemini 2 as like the palettes that I put them in. That definitely is a color story that I would more likely reach for. I'll swatch them at the end. That was pretty quick, I think. Thanks for watching me pull these together. I'm actually really excited to start using this one. I think this one would be more of like if I'm specifically looking for a pop of color, because but I think it's like a pretty good rainbow palette. But this one, seeing it like this and seeing it swatched out, I'm really excited to use this one. I hope this inspired you to, maybe if there's some palettes that you have that you don't reach for, you know, you can just pop them out and rearrange, and maybe you'll start getting more use out of the eyeshadows if you're able to create a color story that you think you're going to reach for more. This was a lot of fun. I'm going to pop all the other shadows back into the other 3 remaining palettes. If one of them happens to also look exciting or appeal to me or something, maybe I'll throw it in at the end. But these 2 were the 2 that I was going for, and I'm quite happy with how they turned out. If you liked this, then go ahead and hit the like button. I would appreciate it. If you want to see more stuff like this, subscribe, stick around. I would love to have you. That's all I've got. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so just for fun, to show you how I put these together, I kind of had sectioned them like into groups of 5 and then put them in palettes based on that. So this one is like the real pukey greens with some like warmer browns. This one actually also looks pretty enticing to use, so I might set this out to maybe pull some looks from. It's a lot of like the blues with the reds, which I think could like pull some looks together. What I realized putting all of these together really is that Melt does really good matte shadows, but then sometimes the shimmers just like fall a little bit short. So I had ended up grouping all of these shimmers together to like just put in here. But this group of 5 actually looks really nice. It's a lot of the pinker tones, but just like that like champagne shimmer. So these are pretty interesting in their own right. I'm probably only going to reach maybe for this one, but we'll see. Maybe I'll pull these out and do a look with them. I don't know.